Hi everyone, my name is Darryl and I am the independent candidate standing for elections in Radin Mas SMC this general elections. Many people I met on the walkabouts and also online have asked about how I will be able to manage the town council. That is a fair question, considering my age and the fact that I'm standing as an independent candidate. Today, I would like to share some of my thoughts and plans on how to take over and manage the town council if you do give me a chance to serve. In the current system where MPs have full-time external commitments, the role they play in the town council is that of oversight and advisory. I have great respect for Mr. Melvin Yong, but as someone with a 9-to-5 job with the Labour Union, his main role in the town council is to set the direction, sign off on decisions and annual reports, as well as to grace events as the chairman. My commitment to Radin Mas is that I will be a full-time MP, which means playing an active role in the town council instead of taking a back seat. I will play a core part of the operations and oversight of the town council. For example, if there are complaints on the cleanliness of the estate, I will personally manage it and push my team to work on all the problems as soon as possible. As residents living in Radin Mas, you pay for the service and conservancy charges. Cleanliness and maintenance of the town is non-negotiable, and you should expect it to be clean and livable at all times. Running a town council is an operationally heavy but straightforward job. It requires having the empathy for people and being in touch with the ground in order to create a living environment that everyone will enjoy. I grew up in Radin Mas, still live in Radin Mas, and I know the concerns that we all have. More importantly, running a town council requires a lot of time, effort, and dedication to make sure that things are well maintained on the ground. I may be inexperienced, but as a full-time MP, I promise you that I am prepared to put in all the man-hours required to make sure that Radin Mas will not be less well managed than any other PAP constituency. Many are also worried that funding for community initiatives and welfare will be reduced if they do not vote in a PAP candidate to be their Member of Parliament. I would like to assure you that this will not be the case. Such initiatives are funded out of money allocated by the People's Association for the benefit of the people. These are taxpayers' monies, and I will make sure that the funding continues to be available. To ensure that the community initiatives continue to be a success, I will enlist the help of current and new community volunteers. Radin Mas is a part of Tanjong Pagar Town Council, which has $280 million in assets, and I will work with the PAP incumbents to advocate that it stays that way. And I hope they will agree for the benefit of all people. This way, we can continue to enjoy economies of scale on our operations and also stay connected with fellow residents in our neighbouring constituencies. Radin Mas will remain well-funded from day one, and if there are challenges put up to prevent this, I will make sure to fight them and ensure that Radin Mas gets the assets it deserves. As for the Tanjong Pagar Master Plan previously announced, the government has already allocated the budget for it, and I will see to it that the upgradings will go as planned. Voting for me and electing me as an MP cannot negatively affect any of these plans. If I am elected, the first priority will be to ensure a smooth transition from the incumbent, Mr. Melvin Yong. I will reach out to request for his mentorship in managing the town and running all of the community initiatives. If that is unavailable, I will reach out to the other MPs for their guidance, be it from the Workers' Party or the ruling PAP. I hope that I can get their support in order to provide the best service to the people of Radin Mas. Next, I will spend all my efforts to secure 3 important things. 1. Contracting a managing agent. 2. Contracting cleaning vendors. And 3. Contracting companies for lift maintenance and emergency services. These are the most important things on the ground to make sure that residents continue to enjoy a high standard of living in Radin Mas. If I am unable to fulfill the most basic town council operations, I will forfeit the whole of my town council's allowance and donate it fully to the community. To run a town is not only about managing the operations, it also requires the help of grassroots volunteers. Only together as a community can we provide the people of Radin Mas with the best living experience possible. Over the last few days, I have met and spoke to many Radin Mas residents, not only during the walkabouts, but also online, who have very warmly offered their support and expressed interest in helping to build our community. They come from many different fields. They are lawyers, chartered accountants, software engineers, people with condo management experience, facilities managers, and many more. I have gotten all of their contact details. The most important priority for me, if I do get elected, will be to start reaching out and coordinate volunteers from the community. I will set up a volunteer recruitment form immediately and recruit volunteers who have interest and are committed to building the grassroots from the ground up. I will meet everyone who expresses interest to understand their motivations, strengths, and how they wish to help. I also wish to reach out to the current grassroots volunteers who have done a great job for Radin Mas to ask for their continued support for the community. We are here to serve the people, regardless of which party we are from, and in this case, I am an independent. With the help of current and new grassroots volunteers, I am confident that community events in Radin Mas can and will continue to run as well, or even better as they have been running. Some of you may have seen the application I used for selecting lampposts to put the campaign posters on. It was a simple application developed by a kind friend and volunteer that allowed me to efficiently see all the lampposts within the constituency and strategically identify the ones I wanted to place posters on. It allowed us to keep track of our progress as the posters were being put up one by one, and will eventually help us do the same when we are taking the posters down. With the exponential developments in AI technology, simple but extremely effective applications such as this can be developed quickly and for extremely low costs. My entire career has been in the tech industry, and while I am not a developer, I have good knowledge of technology and have a strong network of people in this industry. If I am elected, there will be a focus on implementing cost-effective tech solutions to managing the town across matters such as the ground report management, meet the people sessions, cleaning and facilities management, and anything else that can be improved. We will be independent and agile and have the discretion to innovate to the best that we can and bring about improvements to the way town councils are currently being managed. I will call upon all volunteers who are skilled and interested in this movement, and I am confident that we will be able to manage town councils better than they have ever been without unnecessarily spending any of our precious treasury. Many kind supporters have also offered to donate to my election campaign, which I have refused. I have instead told them that if I do get elected, I hope that they can generously support my grassroots fund for the benefit of 3 specific groups of people: the elderly, the children, and the less fortunate in the Radin Mas community. As an MP, any and all appearance fee that I receive from corporate event appearances will also be directed to this grassroots fund. Additionally, as the first independent MP since Singapore's independence, I'm committed to using this historic platform to build a new tradition of giving back. We will do monthly donation drives and hopefully be able to rally Singaporeans from all walks of life to donate generously back to their community. These funds will be distributed to help improve the lives of people who need them the most. Singapore is at a turning point where we can no longer assume that the incumbent supermajority can or will do the best for its people. We have seen this clearly from the happenings over the past 5 years. Too many people that I've spoken to feel that way, and I know that many of you listening or reading this feel the same way. That is exactly why I decided to run. Singaporeans want leaders who are not only capable, but more importantly, they must truly want to make Singapore a better place for its people in the coming years, and have the heart to put the needs of everyday Singaporeans above all. I assure you that town council operations will continue to run well and smoothly under me, and that community welfare initiatives will continue to benefit the residents of Radin Mas as they have been. I will prove to you that a full-time independent MP can bring much value to its residents and to Singapore. I will listen to you and represent you fully in Parliament to raise your most pressing concerns and to challenge policies that are not fair or just to Singaporeans. There has never been an independent candidate elected since Singapore's independence, so let's stand together and make history. Together, we can do our part to lead Singapore back to the nation that we can all be proud of, one that continues to make big strides globally, while making sure that every part of society is taken care of and brought forward together. Radin Mas residents, I hope you can vote for me. Vote for Darryl. Thank you.